That is nice. So where you were allied to Moghulistan case and Corset. Oh, let's have a look. Okay, for that Mamluks would not join, which would make this a little bit difficult, I would say. Oh, look at that. Corruption is already at 33, or 32.7 to be precise. How many months do we need for the... Okay, it's about 6 months still, so it's probably going to be next year when we declare the war then. But we can get a claim over here, and that is going to be a few provinces at least that we can take from them without causing too many issues. Of course, coring all of that is still going to be costly. But once we've got that, then I'm pretty much... Oh, wow, we got a lot of favors at Mamluks. You know what? Mamluks, you got a lot of money, right? Right, we don't have a diplomat, though. I could try to ask them to prepare for war. Oh, right. Oh. Right, they don't like me enough. I see. Is there a reason they don't like me? Well, with different religion. We have been improving relations with them. It is slowly going down again, but it's not too bad. How much is the trust with them? 65. I suppose we got so much, we might as well just start increasing the trust. Slowly but surely. So now it's going to be 70 trust. Because I don't really want to fight against the Mamluks yet. Maybe later on, but right now I think it's going to be more important. I mean, to be fair, for the poor in Mediterranean, what we can always do is do a landing into like Romania and Bulgaria, and then go all the way through here, take Constantinople, and then take some of the Greek ports over here. We need 5 more points for the spy network, assuming that we don't get caught, which now that I mention it, we probably will. I'm gonna save the mill point for the next mill tech. I mean, the idea isn't bad for the extra attrition, but we don't need that in an offensive war necessarily. So I think we'll be alright there. Banu Khalid has about 13,000 men there. And I'll be sitting down a decent bit. So I suppose... Oh, wait, that was their spy network and me. Oh, and we can get a claim over... Did we lose one of the claims then? Or did we have the cheaper... Oh, we must have had the cheaper... Oh, we just have 70. Okay, never mind. I'm blind. I can also get a claim over here on Corset's side. So let's just double check. If we are to declare war on you, Irkut, Krehord, Zabulistan, Banu Kali would not join, Fadl would join. So they got a total of, let's see, that's 18,000, 46, 54,000 men total. Without Mamluks, we got 36. If we call in Trebizond... Actually, you know what, I'm just going to call in Mamluks. I don't think we need Trebizond for this one. So Trebizond can save their troops for whenever Ottomans declare war on them again, which is probably going to be during this war, let's be honest. But yeah, let's do that. So we stop drilling, that's actually fine. I'm going to send this one to Sishan Fadl first. It's going to be the easy option here. We can probably keep 2 speed 4 for the time being. I think their armies are busy over here in Katenga's lands. Which one of them actually declared the war? I think it may have been Moghulistan. Attacker against Hindustan. Oh, right, yeah. But they were indeed the attackers. And Fadl's army is going to get stacked up. I'm going to go with medium looting. Right, so let's have a look at the numbers now that we got all the people in his... we got about 5,000, 6,000 more infantry. 10,000 more cavalry-ish. It's maybe 9,000 in reality, but like since they've taken a bit of losses, and then 5,000 more artillery. So we don't have that massive advantage, but little by little, I'm sure that since they are fighting 2 wars right now, so they'll be losing troops a little bit here and there. Should be fine. Yeah, we got... Oh, right, so Jody did have 1 siege pit. We got so many cannons that I think this siege is going to be... Well, it's got a fort level 3. So it's not going to be that quick, but I suspect that it's going to get -1 for the fort level. We got all the fort building because it's not high enough, which does remind me, we need to start constructing some more fortifications as well to get to that point, because we're currently fighting a war, but maybe building out the forts to the north at least would help quite a bit to keep that sort of area a bit better defended. I suppose we might also want to get one in, whatever is the northwesternmost province over there. I can't see it right now, of course. But getting a castle in there would be pretty decent. Let's have a look. Abkhazia, right. So if we were to get a castle in there, actually, yeah, that would be actually pretty good place. Wooded Mountains. It would shield a lot of this land from looting. We do have, I suppose, from here it goes to Cardley. Cardley has a castle already, so I won't be able to go through there too much. I think a castle in Chechnya would also be pretty decent. There we go, we've got Conquest Belly. How's the siege going? We've got a lot of people in here. Is Dolgada the leader? Dolgada is the leader of the siege, alright. Well, they got a better siege leader, to be fair. We'll hopefully get this handed to us soon enough. We'll be able to piece them out. Oh, there we go, Walled Priest. Should be able to siege them out fairly quickly. Or piece them out, rather, after the siege. We need a little bit of manpower already for reinforcements, but I suppose it's just all the attrition that we're taking. It's only 1.6% though. It's actually not that bad. I was thinking that it would be quite a bit worse. Oh, there we go. Oh, they gave that to Mamluks. Bollocks. Oh yeah, Mamluks are neighbouring them. But why did you give that to Karakayunlu? So I guess I'm not going to give that to anyone. I suppose I could take the Diplo reputation, because there's only Diplo reputation and improved relations advisors right now. So I guess we'll go for the bureaucrat option. Now I do wonder, actually, we got the state reach fairly high. I don't suppose we can or do any more of the Oh. Reasonable tenure durations. Currently livable salaries. That wouldn't be too bad. It would increase the state expenditure. Oh, and the state corruption plus 20. Ooh. Also, the bureaucracy corruption plus 20. Okay, so that would be pretty bad for the short-term corruption. Institute literacy test wouldn't be too bad. A little bit corruption. It does take a fair bit of points, though. And elite power from wealth. Which I suppose means that the burghers will start to have a bit more wealth. Or power, rather. Receive factional appointment of officials. Suppose we could go for the literacy test. It's not... well... actually... maybe we should instead go for something else. Or just not go for none of those right now, because we are at war. We're gonna wait a little bit. But we do want to start getting more of those. Oh, and there goes the stability. Right, so you're offering a peace deal. Georgia war reparations. Annual all treaties with Moghulistan. 35 ducats. Yeah, I'll take it. So now it's time to go after these enemies here. So what is the situation in this war? We currently have -3. The combat is still factored for us, but I suppose we... oh, right, that was the war goal. Right, so what I suppose I need to do is let's go through here. Clear out that one, then start sieging down these two, and then sieging down the rest of this area. I think that's going to be our best bet right now. We can probably walk all the way there already. Because that one's going to move down south. Now that they know that we're on the move. And there's the investments. Let's actually have a look. Did they invest anything in our capital again? Ooh, yeah, there's a bit of industrial. Although some of that might be the residue from earlier when we invested manually. And a little bit academic as well, so that's not too bad. What about the rent? Tiniest bit on forestries. Alright, so not that impressive. I suppose over here, how's the labor cost in here? It is about 6-ish, somewhere around there. So not necessarily a wise idea to invest too much there, not to mention the autonomy is still 89.9% and is currently going up. So yeah, that might be an issue. But I'm fully expecting this to be a relatively easy war. I mean, there is still going to be armies. I suspect that a lot of them are going to be... oh, what's called... oh, right, yeah, Dolgadeo. We don't have Casabelli there anymore. Alright. So, Ossetia, are you... okay, Ossetia. I want you to start sieging down over there. You can see that 1,000 man army. So, I can go towards the war goal already. I think that's a smart idea. Assuming that Ossetia is actually going for the sieges. Mamluks are moving their troops at least. Ossetia, not so much. So they might just know the area. Or they just don't care. That's also a possibility. So limited sire for the Karakayunlu is still 69%. Which usually would be nice. But in this case, it's not necessarily all that great. Yeah, I'm hoping to siege down a lot of this land, and hopefully, I suppose I could have a look at already a peace deal. So if I was to take these two, that's not too bad. I'd take these two, maybe even these two. That would be 190 points in admin to core all of that. Maybe that one. That would be a lot of land. Are they my rivals? They are. The rivals and humiliation. Oh wow, 1,000 ducats. Okay, I like that. The sound of that. They are a pretty large nation, to be fair. Most of their stuff is all the way to the east there, so it's probably going to take a while before they. Well, I suppose they probably were already bringing their troops down here, as much as they could. Yeah, getting more of the lands over here along the coast of Caspian Sea would actually be really good, because we can sail all the way from my capital along the river down to Caspia, all over here to Gurgen Sea, and then from there we can easily sail to everything else around here. We can build up the harbourages and all that, and that is actually going to be pretty decent. Right, so Mamluks are sieging down that one, excellent. Dolgada is going out to siege out something. Not entirely sure what exactly, but I'm sure that we'll find out. Oh, there we go, that's the first siege done. Just gonna go over there. Oh, right, because we've got 6 cannons, we've got 1 siege bit, so we probably start with pretty darn good chances of winning the siege, because that was really quick. I don't know if we took more than 1 tick there. Let's have a look. How high do we start this siege? 7%, okay. And each phase is only 17 days. Oh. Well, that's because Ramazan's got a little bit siege ability. I don't know how good my siege ability would be. It might even be better. Oh, there we go. They're going to barricade, well, back to barricade. Alright, I'm just going to go into Conchikala. Seize that one down, and then I'm going to make my way around here to Nishapur. Okay, I start at 7 or 14% in here. I mean, not bad, not bad. And it's only 13 days per siege tick. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, tax difference, 18% there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent, I would say. At least the corruption is going down in the meanwhile. But also manpower is, well, we've still got 17,000, but we're starting to get a little bit attrition here now. Oh, wow, we actually lost a decent bit of manpower there. Not there, but, oh, 27 days for a siege. Okay, so it's basically 2 ticks and over. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I wonder if I could take... No, I don't think I can take the entire state over here, but that would be a pretty good area, or a land area to have. Not necessarily that rich in resource, although we got gems here. Is there anything else important? I mean, there's the Silk Road going through there, another Silk Road location there. That's an important center of trade and minor center of production. And that's a minor center of production as well. So over here we got an okay amount of things, not the best, mind you, but it's okay. I might actually make this into a capital, or like a regional capital, because that would actually be a pretty decent location. It can connect to our capital through boats, or with boats, and then it would shorten distance towards China a lot. Oh, Siberia announced Trebizond as a rival. Okay, Trebizond is getting a lot of rivals from our allies. Oh, there we go. Let's go to Mashhad. Or Mashhad, sorry. But yeah, the fact that we start at 14% siege over here is pretty decent. If we had a bit higher siege pip leader over here as well, that would be making it even better. Oh, walls breached. Oh no, this is going to be taking at least 30 days. 43 days. Oh dear. Well, maybe it's going to be sufficient. I don't know. Right, so if I take a little bit less money, I could probably take the province there. Just to get the entire region, but the humiliation is going to require us to siege down a lot more. Does mean that we'll get a decent bit of looting done, I suppose. I thought for a moment that that province was over here somewhere, siege down, or somewhere elsewhere, but no, it was just the one that we were just looking at. Oh, there we go. Mamluks have siege down another province for me. Water shortage. Another water shortage. Man. Must be pretty short of water already. Status quo. Okay, that's a... Oh, did they get a truce already? No. Something got de-siege, that's all. I still haven't found any of their armies, though. As of late, anyway. Katank... Oh, there's an army. Okay, I wonder if Ossetia is going to take care of that one. Okay, you're already going... Oh, right, well, you kind of blocked me in, so I'm just going to move back. Right, so Greyhawk is one of the ones that they have as a vassal. They don't have any allies anymore. The Moghulistan and Idikut. So which ones are those? That's Moghulistan. I suppose if we have a look at Diplomat... Oh. So there's all of that. Moghulistan is down there. I don't know where the last one is, but yeah, we know that pretty much all of this needs to be seized down. Oh, over there, I see. But that would already be touching Ming. So I'm guessing we'll have a lot of wars against Moghulistan. Oh, we're gonna have Diplotech. I'm assuming, yeah, it was Diplotech. Alright, we're not that far off from the Miltech either. How's the institution spreading now? So it's mostly the commercialization that I'm worrying about. A little bit in here. It's still less than 35% in our capital. And elsewhere over here, it is spreading slowly. Very slowly. It's at least spreading. I'm sure that eventually we can embrace it, but it might take quite a few years, I'm afraid. Well, let's just go back over here. We got the ticking wars going on our side. If we just wait for 5 years, we'll be fine. I don't think they have... I mean, how much do they have still troops? Have they lost a lot? They are low enthusiasm. They've still got about 48, about 50,000 men. 51, 52, somewhere around there. But yeah, we siege down a large chunk of territory. Now we just basically need to hold it. That's about it. Or start sieging down all the way to the east. Oh, there we go. Dulgari caught the army. Go over there. I'm not entirely sure if I can actually do anything about it, or if I need to do anything over there. Dulgari's got much higher tactics. A little bit lower discipline, and morale is about the same, but the tactics difference is massive. Oh, wow. Yeah, Dulgari lost less than 1,500 men, and they lost well over 3. So about 2 to 1 ratio. I mean, it's actually a little bit more than that, but that's the scale of it regardless. Yeah, we do have a lot of it unrest somewhere. I'm guessing it's somewhere over here near Com, because we didn't have that unrest notification there for a little bit. Looks like our legitimacy is doing pretty good as well, which is definitely a good thing. Let's see, how is our manpower going to change? We got 13,000 and 13,500. It might be going down again, or maybe a little bit up. I'm pretty sure that we're currently over our force limit though, which is not great. But I'm hoping that the population will start increasing again sufficiently so that we can... oh, well, I suppose we don't have the obligation on for the nobility. Nobility's loyalty has been a little bit low thanks to the power reduction. Which actually, we'll let you have a look at that. How much has the power been reduced already? It's been like oh, there we go. We got about 2,000 manpower back. So the power is 89%. I'm pretty sure it's going to be going down... Ooh. Yeah, it's going down. Almost half a point per year. So I suppose it could be better. The loyalty is going up. They got almost 20,000 wealth. Oh boy. Okay, so I could do the tax reform actually. I'm pretty sure that I was planning that, but we don't have the stability right now. Plus we got the bad modifier from the demoted greater nobility, so we need to probably wait for that before we do any reforms. We could potentially... Actually, how is the stability doing? Is it going up or down? It's still going down. Alright. Actually, if we show devotion, that's going to increase the stability, increase the interval a little bit. Clergy's loyalty is going to go up. Spirituality is going to go up. And, well, prestige goes down. A little bit of points and all that. But it also improves relations with the spiritual, or the clergy and the state. Which is actually not a bad thing, I reckon. Overall, anyway. Oh. You know what? I'm just going to say you don't need to follow me right now. You just go siege down things. I'll stay back. Keep my territories clear. Maybe I'll move my army down to, like, Semnan or something. There's a little bit more centralized. Of course, if I don't do too much over here myself, then I might not be getting all that much money either in the peace deal. But it's probably fine. We got Hera over there, is that? Right, yeah, that... No, it didn't fall quite yet, but it is going to fall soon enough, I reckon. Also, we are about 10 points shy of getting another claim on Korted, which, if we do fight them, that is going to call in Fadl, Damascus, Turkish Empire. So they've got a lot of enemies there. Fadl, who are you allied to? Oh, right. Fadl is no longer allied to Mamluks, because they ended up in a war against them. The downside is that the peace deal... all the truce are going to run out at the same time. Also, with us and Mamluks. You know what? I'm just going to go over there to Grey Horde. Start, you know, sieging down some lands there. There is... Ooh, there's a gold province there. Silver over there. Did this have... No. Well, it is a very important center of trade, though. Samarkand. Right, yeah, that makes sense. So we do want that for ourselves. And I wonder how about Well, how strong is Ming? I know that if we start getting any closer to them, we're gonna have problems. Independent supported by Great Ming. Oh. Limited is at 100%, so those will not be helping. What about the one to the south here? The Moghulistan. You got pretty high limited desire, so those are probably not helping. Grey Horde might be the only one that... Yeah, Grey Horde is the only vassal that they have that is helping them. Interesting. Oh, it's Fars that is having a little bit of unrest there. Alright. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah. There's troops moving back and forth through there anyway. So we need about 130 points for the Miltech. Which isn't that bad. It's not great either, but it could be definitely worse. How's the influence? Aristocrat influence is still way too high. But I suspect that now we're reducing the power a little bit. Their influence is going to start reducing as well, and the autonomy from the nobility's power is also going to start reducing. Still at 51.5% in our capital at least. I'm pretty sure that that is the lowest that we have. There we go, that's one province each down. Let's go to the next one. And, oh, we got 200 ducats. Oh, wow, we're getting 3 ducats per month. We got a little bit of war reps, of course, that we're getting. But yeah, that's actually not bad. With 2 over our force limit as well, which isn't great, but we'll survive, I'm sure. I think Termos is a... Oh, right, that's a fortification there. Oh, yeah, okay, I keep confusing, like, siege shouldn't take that little time, right? Just walk in there and suddenly it's already seized down. Of course, speed 4 does help with that a little bit. Okay, I've only looted... Well, say it has only gotten 27 of the loot. It's actually not that much. Alright, let's go to Samarkand. Hey, we'll be bringing in a lot of gold from this sieging operation here. But they've got 25%, or we got 25% war score. Still pretty darn far away from getting this peace deal, but that's fine. I do want to get the humiliation though, because that's going to get us a lot of extra points. Plus also another leader with that upkeep, I suppose. Yeah, we don't have all that many leaders right now either, so it's not really going to be that important, but the extra points is going to be brilliant. And we desperately need that to catch up in tech and all that. Maybe do a little bit more to reforms. Although, actually, since we are still kind of waiting... Oh. Interesting. Mana cost for all state indirect taxes and base indirect tax efficiency. So that would actually be pretty decent, but I'm not entirely sure if we can do it. I think it might be better to do the direct taxes first. Unfortunately, I believe it does increase the state tax costs there at first, but I think the later on might... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll lose them. Oh, there we go. About 140 ducats or something like that. Well, that was a good loot. Yeah, that's the gold province. And that's the silver. Alright, well, we know where we'll go next. Right, Grey Horde is starting to be a bit unhappy about the war. Yeah, we got so much money that I suppose... Oh, actually, one thing that we should definitely do then. We're not building anything in our capital right now, but that could be fixed. Let's go ahead and build up some infrastructure. Design... we need to do the pathing level 3 in there. About 300 ducats, but we can afford it. Down to 73 ducats for the time being, but once we get these 2 seats down, we should be getting a lot of wealth from there. And I'm hoping that that is going to give us a decent bit of wealth. Or did a bit of that wealth is going to go to a capital. Or rather, not capital, treasury. Well, I suppose treasury isn't in the capital, but that's not exactly what I meant. Right, is that going to succeed now? Nope. Another water shortage. Is that... Yeah, it's still 13-day sieges. Ooh. Right, yeah, we'll loot them. That's a 50 ducats. Now let's go to the next one. So, it did convert... Oh, right, let's actually go ahead and take that one away. So, how's the... Okay, it's only 50% in there. Right, so is there still something that is converting it? It doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start converting the bend. How is the religious thing over there? Okay, it's quite a bit, so let's just go ahead and do that one. Did we... Oh, right, I didn't send in the missionary there. Right, that's a little bit better. And let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, it's in here, isn't it? Direct clergy. Organized missionaries... Oh, never mind. Well, I'll leave it be. I'm probably going to have to do some of that, or some things over there later on. Oh, they got 1,000 men over here. 1,000 cavalry. Alright. Oh, Seatham is greedy. Well, I suppose he might be. After all that we are losing in here, I'm not all that surprised. Yeah, now we're gonna start seizing down more Moghulistan's area. So there is a fort over there. Where's the capital? It's all the way there. Okay, so we might want to kind of go ahead and seize down that one and then just march into the capital and loot that one as well. Is there any gold in there? No. Well, I mean, there's wealth in there, no doubt, but no gold province per se. Yeah, no, in terms of resources, it's not really that great. Ooh, there's gems over there, though. Interesting. That would be a bit of a desert province, so might want to avoid that for now. We can get another claim over here for Corset in the meanwhile.